Welcome to the latest edition of Call Out City. It's your boy Job. Man, I got an update for y'all. Cops arrest 23-year-old Ricky Shelby from the Bronx. You know, Ricky Shelby had a dispute with another young man, and because they couldn't resolve their issues like men, walk up on each other instead of shooting from across the street, shooting from deep like they the Splash Brothers or something. You done killed an innocent, beloved grandmother in Harlem. It's a shame. The summertime didn't even start yet. And as soon as it started getting a little hot outside, instead of you YNs resolving your issues like young men, if y'all got some shit that y'all want to get off y'all chest, then y'all square up, y'all do the one-on-one thing, and y'all get whatever y'all gotta get, whatever animosity, whatever hatred y'all got against each other. Y'all get that shit off y'all chest. That's the problem with a lot of these young boys out here, man. They don't have confidence. They don't know how to fight. So as soon as they get their ass whipped, the first thing they do, they go pick up a gun and they go and kill somebody that look exactly like them. No, things will never change. Mama Z lost her life on her block where she cared and looked after so many young people, generations after generations. She was a mother to the entire neighborhood, and she's gone, but she'll never be forgotten. Now to Ricky Shelby. Ricky Shelby, you 23 years old. I see you got your hair done just to go be around other men, because you're gonna be spending the next 25 years in prison. You're gonna have multiple situations where you're gonna have to learn how to go knife for knife. And if you don't know how to fight, I guarantee you, even if you got a knife on you, a razor, a scalpel, whatever, the opposition gonna take it right from you and use it on you. You young niggas don't be built for that prison life, man. Y'all don't know what y'all be getting yourself into, man. You're gonna regret that for the rest of your life when you're doing 25 years. And your mother gotta take 2-hour drives up north to go see you. If she even care that much to go see you. Because some parents, you know, they'll tell you, listen, I ain't tell you to get into this trouble. You got into this trouble, you're gonna have to deal with it on your own. There's plenty of young men out there right now that done pulled the trigger on somebody, stood over somebody, and now they regret it. They're about 5 to 10 years in on their bed. A lot of these young boys is doing football numbers. They up north. The ones that don't got support, that don't have family, that don't have loved ones, that don't have a shorty or two to go see them, a lot of them dudes, man, they going through it, son. You know what I mean? And then the thing is too, right? Ricky Shelby, you're gonna have to put in a lot of work. I'm assuming that you gangbanging. Because if you from 1530 Story Avenue in the Bronx, what the fuck you doing in Harlem? You had no business over there. But we know why you was over there. You was over there looking for trouble. And now you got the trouble that you was looking for. Because even though you turned yourself in, you're not a rapper. You're not gonna be able to make bail. You're gonna be sitting on Rikers Island all summer. You understand? And God only knows. I know Mama Z. I know she got family members. You know, we all got family members that don't do right. You know what I'm saying? We all got criminals in our family. You got good people in the family that get up and go to work every day and do what they got to do to put food on the table. And then, you know, you got them family members that just don't want to do nothing with their life, hanging outside all night with their Hennessy bottle, shooting dice, holding guns. You know, understand what I'm talking about? Getting locked up, shit like that. So, you know, you're going to be locked up all summer. You will be tested. Because a lot of people that's locked up right now, that has been watching the news on Rikers Island, they looking at this situation like, yo, son, that could have been my fucking grandmother that you shot and killed. So Ricky Shelby, he will never have a moment of peace while he's locked up on Rikers Island or up north. Because he will be tested every single day for him shooting and killing an innocent granny. Rest in peace to Mama Z. You will be missed. I didn't know the lady, but I just felt like she was my grandmother. I mean, this lady took care of the block. She birthed the block. When mothers didn't have Pampers to put on their fucking baby's ass, they didn't have infant milk, she cooked for the whole block. Block parties, it was lit because of her. You understand what I'm talking about? So, someone that's loved like that, man, that was gone too, she was gone too soon. It's just as simple as that, man. You know, rest in peace. I want y'all to get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. Ricky Shelby, 23 years old from the Bronx, had turned himself in for killing a 61-year-old grandmother in Harlem. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share, subscribe. I'm out.
And caught between two groups firing shots at each other last week.
Okay, Fox 5's Arthur Chan live in Harlem. And Arthur, this arrest bringing some relief to a heartbroken neighborhood tonight.
Yeah, and they really desperately needed it. It was last Tuesday around 10 o'clock at night here on Lenox Avenue, right off 113th Street, that grandmother was inside 65 Lenox Avenue here. That's when gunfire erupted. She ran outside to check on her grandson and was struck in the head and killed on the spot here. You can see a vigil has been set up here since last week with loving notes, photographs, candles, and such. Now let's show you what happened a couple of hours ago. Police tell us that 23-year-old Ricky Shelby, who they were looking for in connection with her shooting, turned himself in to the precinct here up in Harlem. He is a Bronx resident who lives at 1530 Story Avenue. He has been arrested and charged at this point with murder in the second degree, attempted murder in the second degree, and criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree, facing 4 counts of that. As for the victim herself, Xenia Mede was 61 years old, a resident here. Some neighbors refer to her as Mama Z and say that she opened a deli in the 1980s, which they say made her the first black woman to own a bodega here in our city. Amongst those who have spoken out about her murder, Mayor Adams himself, Reverend Al Sharpton, and others talking about how she was a pillar in the neighborhood, in the community, and an innocent grandmother. Here's some of the reaction to people here learning that the shooter has turned himself in, the alleged shooter.
He took responsibility. That's a good thing. You know, if everybody take responsibility for what they do, this will be a better world. The young people have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, gotta find something to do other than guns.
Now, take a look at Darius Smith. This 23-year-old was arrested last week, also here at the scene. He was shot in the foot. Police believe he and Shelby, who turned himself in today, were shooting at each other, but ended up shooting and killing the grandmother. Smith himself has been charged with attempted murder. Meanwhile, here at the scene, police say Shelby was arrested on the same street corner here in the year 2020. The details of that we don't know right now. Shelby is currently awaiting his arraignment at 100 Center Street down in Lower Manhattan. Maybe we'll find out more when that happens. That's the latest from up here in Harlem. Arthur Chan, Fox 5 News. Back to you guys.